Hey guys, and welcome back to The Sims 3 The Parker Current Household July Update. Wow, I did it. That took me like 3 times to get right. Still don't really know what to call this, but I guess this is what it is. But, if you have not been following the current household, I've been doing these for like, debatably a year. Debatably, because I did the first one in June of 2020. And technically, but I've been doing these regularly for like the year of 2021. So this is like the 8th one we've done. But yes, following my girl, Kara Parker-Harmon, throughout her life. Kara, as you probably know, she's dramatic, she's family-oriented, she's eco-friendly, she's perceptive, she's ambitious, and she's lucky because she's now business level 10, and she got a business degree, and she likes pop music, key lime pie, and spiceberry, and she's a Virgo. Love that for her. And she wants to be surrounded by family, so we're on our way to it. We're struggling. She ages up in 16 days, which is gonna stress me out, because I would like her to finish her lifetime wish, but like her children are like very far apart in age. It stresses me out. Anyways, but good for her. This is her husband, Jake. Jake Harmon. He wants to be the tinkerer. He's socially awkward, a genius, good, eccentric, and lucky, and he's a computer whiz. He has a business degree, and he's currently video game developer level 9, and he likes Irish green, cobbler, and electronica, and he's an Aries, and he ages up in 14 days. I kind of like made their ages closer together. I think I aged her down slightly, because she was like at least a week or 2 older than like all of her other acquaintances, just because I had played her and they didn't age, you know? But anyways, yes, they're married. She used to be married to this dude named Anuki, but now Anuki's married to this girl named Micah, and they have a daughter named Cece. And then Jake had a daughter with Emily Hoover. Where is she? Emily Hoover. Yes, her. But then she cheated on him with one of her coworkers or whatever. But that was like a long time ago. And that's Sally from the Harmon current household in Lucky Palms. So, yeah, but they had like a big upset, obviously. And she now lives in Lucky Palms because she brought home Jeffrey Dean, and who was like their age, and he like ruined Christmas. So it's a bit upsetting. But anyways, such is life. But Kara had her little, I like to call them twins, even though they're not twins. She had Summer and Grace with Anuki, and Summer is a Pisces. She ages up in 4 days. She's over-emotional, loves the cold, hopeless, romantic, and friendly, and she likes lilac, vegetarian, lobster, thermidor, and kids music. And then her sister, Grace, was adopted. We had Summer and then immediately adopted Grace. So, Grace is a Libra. She's a social butterfly, genius, athletic, ambitious. She likes seafoam, stew surprise, and beach party music. And she also ages up in 4 days. And love them. And then Kara adopted another kid from France named Grant, and he's a Sagittarius. He loves the outdoors, is a heavy sleeper, artistic, a schmoozer. He ages up in 20 days. He likes Irish green, crepes, and French music, because I really wanted to nail in that he was French. And then I think these two might be new. Kara and Jake actually had 2 daughters. They had Hadley, who is a Pisces. She ages up in 12 days, and she's a perfectionist, excitable, easily impressed, and she likes lilac, vegetarian dim sum, and rock music. And then Eleanor. And Eleanor ages up in 2 days. She's a Libra. She's good, loves the cold. She likes spice brown, vegetarian, lobster, thermidor, and island life. And so that's all of our children. We're kind of, we're done having children. Eleanor was our last. I think she was more of like an oopsie kind of baby, even though Kara wants to have 5. Like in universe, she was probably like an oopsie baby, because she happened like right after Hadley. So, good for them. But they Kara and Jake don't really have any drama anymore. Like, nobody's having, like, affairs or anything. They're just, like, doing their thing. But Summer and Grace is currently dating Dylan Taylor, who is the son of Tiffany and Skip, who were, like, OGs of, like, this current household. Like, Tiffany Taylor, who was Tiffany Angles, the university lesson. She was Kara's roommate in college, and they're still friends. They remain friends, even though they had a bit of a tiff when Skip kissed Kara at, like, a party, but, like, that was, I guess, dealt with, or whatever. And Dylan, he is the younger brother of Clara, who is Sally's friend. We'll say friend. Her housemate. And Clara now lives also in the Harmon household in Lucky Palms. So that's who Grace is dating. Grace is dating Dylan, and she's doing sports club, I believe. Yes, she's doing sports club, which is good for her. I expect her to be, like when they go to, I'm gonna send them to university, I guess, just to, pass the time, and both of them, and I think I'll take Dylan, too, but I think I want her to be, like, sporty, and have, like, a sports career, but then maybe have, like, an injury or whatever, and become, like, a sports agent to show up, like, her genius side, But, like, yes, I really like Grace. This is her room. I guess I could say that. I'll save that for the house tour. I don't know if it's changed. But Summer used to be in a relationship with this dude, Jordan Schumacher Earl. But there was this kind of sus thing that happened in the Schumacher Earl household. And I was kind of confused. I'm gonna see if this actually happened, or if, because it was, like, in this little area, it was just like, oh, this happened. And I was like, this seems kind of strange, so, household, where's the family tree? Basic? Family tree. Okay, so Reagan's dating Nate. It was, like, telling me that, like, Reagan and Jordan were, like, in a relationship. I was like, what the fuck? These are brother and sister. I was so confused. So I was like, what the fuck? It was confusing. So I guess that didn't happen. I was very confused. I was shaken. Anyways, but Summer was dating him, but then he was evil, and she, like, didn't really like him that much. And she wanted to kiss her sister's boyfriend, which hasn't happened yet. I think that's going to be, like, one of our long-term goals, for her to fall in love with Dylan. I think I've said this before, but hood twins, that's awful. That's, like, my desire for these two. Because, they're, like, spiritual twins, so it would be cute if they also had spiritual twins. Plus, I think it would be messy. Anyways, but yes, Summer, I think I want her to be, like, an author, like a romance novelist, and she's gonna do, like, a shit ton of awful things for love. I love that for her, though. So I'm really excited, and, she doesn't have really, like, any reputable relationships other than that. She was, like, friends with Reagan and Leah and Liam. Oh, she really liked Liam, who Sally dated, but then Sally broke Liam's heart, and that's what really caused an issue with Summer and Sally, because Summer also loved Liam. So yeah, that was an issue. Grace has friends. Grace is friends with Darlene and Brayden. So good for them. So, who is next? Who should we go to next? I don't think anything in the town crazy has happened. Obviously, Sophia, who is Kristen and Alex's daughter, I think their oldest daughter, is dating Jordan now, which, good for her, I guess. And Grant, our little lover boy, I think I'm gonna give him, like, irresistible, maybe, as his adult trait. I think he's gonna date a few people. He wanted to date Sophia, but then she dated Jordan, so that was an issue. And then he's friends with Micah Hoover, who is Emily's son. And I guess he knows all these other people, so good for him. But he's currently dating Leona North. Leona is technically a sim that I've already played. I already basically played, like, the North kids. Not their dad. I just made their dad. But yeah, he's dating Leona. And they were from, like, my old current household from, like, back in the day. But, like, I still had, like, the files on, like, a little USB thing that I found. So, like, I have, like, old current households or whatever. And they lived in Meadow Glen. But, like, the updated version of Meadow Glen, which is part of my long-term story for them. But, yeah, it was 3 siblings. One of them had a kid, and they, like, lived in Meadow Glen because, like, their dad kicked them out because one of them had, like, a teen pregnancy, and it was, like, an issue. So, like, in my mind, Grant is gonna get a teen pregnancy with Leona, but then she's gonna leave because, you know, and her dad's a politician. I wanted to make him look kind of scummy, you know, kind of like a douchebag, but like a douchebag in like a politician way. Like, he plays golf. Like, he probably played like golf and like lacrosse as like a teenager, you know? But he's like a politician and he wants to, like, you know, deal with Meadow Glen. And so I think he's gonna get Leona pregnant, but then Leona's gonna leave the save to like go stay with relatives, like how they used to do. Awful. But and then that's gonna cause, like, an issue. But, like, Grant's just gonna be like, wow, Leona broke up with me. And then he is gonna, like, Sophia's gonna go, like, to college because she's, like, gonna be, like, a musical prodigy. And then he's gonna, like, or, like, she's gonna go to, like a city to, like, be a musical whatever. And then, like, I think Grant is gonna follow her because obviously, like, he loves her. And then in that time, I'm gonna, like, switch over the whole save to, like, the updated version of Meadow Glen because, my god, is it so much cuter. And, like, I went to, like, look around because, like, I hadn't seen it in, like, 6 years. Like, I was floored. And, like, Kara's house, like, this house isn't even there, so it's, like, there's gonna be, like, an issue. So I think something's gonna happen with, like, the politics of Meadow Glen, and then I think at some point Grant will return to Meadow Glen, but, like, the updated version of Meadow Glen, and it'll be like, ooh, what's changed? But, like, yeah, so, like, the next current household, I think we might be in, like, a new town, which is wild. Like, Kara may get, like, a business transfer or something, and that's how we explain it, but, like, I think that's gonna be so cute, and, like, it's, like, a storyline way to, like, move to, like, the better version of Meadow Glen, you know? I just thought that was such a cute thing, because I was like, that version of Meadow Glen really is a lot cuter. Like, this is basic as fuck. Like, this is how awful this version of Meadow Glen is. I like this version of Meadow Glen, but I had to place down the hospital. There was not a hospital. I had to place one down, because Skip had to work at a hospital. Anyways, but that's my idea for Grant. And then Hadley, I think I'm gonna have her get involved. I think she's gonna become friends with Cece, who is her half-sister's half-sister. I think Cece, and Lucia, who is Kristen and Alex's other daughter, I think they're gonna become, like, a trio. I don't know exactly how that'll develop, but, you know, whatever. I think that's gonna be something. And I think Hadley might be, like, the type A kind of kid. Because, like, Sally was, like, a girl next door. Summer's, like, a romantic. Grant's, like a douchey, artistic kind of lover boy. And Grace is, like, the really smart, athletic one. So I think Hadley's gonna be the one who, like, is, like, pristine and, like, very, like, kind of preppy and shit, but, like, in, like, a very smart way. Like, that's my goal for Hadley, because obviously she doesn't have, like, much of, like, drama because she's, like, 10, you know? But, like, that's my little goal for Hadley. And then Eleanor, I have no idea, because Eleanor was born, like, 4 days ago. Like, I have no idea. Eleanor will develop into a person eventually. But, let's go through the house. Turn on all lights. Okay, so, nothing much has changed in, like, the kitchen. This is Grace's room. I feel like she had this room in the last current household update, though. But, like, you know, cute. It's sporty. She wanted the garage because, like, she could do the sports ball things. I got her the Showtime bar thing, you know. Cute. She's, like, moving out at some point. She and Summer are, so, like, it's not, like, her forever room. But outside, I kind of adjusted it a little bit. I got, like, these cute, like, little, like, play things with the tree house and shit. I thought that was cute, and, like, did, like, a bar, because Jake wanted to learn the mixology skills, so I got, like, a bar, and then the grill, so I moved this little... I like this. I don't know why. We got it as, like, a wedding present or something, and I've just kept it. I really like it. I don't even know, it's just, like, a decor feature. Like, it's not even, I don't even think it functions, but it's cute. And then our living room is basically the same. And then upstairs, bathrooms are the same. This is also kind of why we need to move, because we're running out of space. But Kara's room is basically the same. It's just Eleanor lives over here. And then I think Summer's room is basically the same. It's just very purple, very like a romantic vibe, like with the fucking birds and like the cute little lights. And, like, the canopy bed. It's cute. And then she has the balcony because Summer, you know, her personality and her look on life is very Disney princess-esque. Like, if she feels, like, a strong emotion, she'll probably go out to this balcony and, like, sob and, like, drape herself over objects, you know, the way Disney princesses do. So I feel like I think balconies are very, like, romantic, and, like, the little ivy and shit, I was like, yes. But, like, yeah, this is cute. I don't think much has changed other than this area, because this used to be Sally's little area. We still have her little childhood bedroom over here, just because I don't know what else to do with this room. Not much has changed. It's still just basically the same from where Jake was here. I mean, we, like, put a dance floor down in, like, the main barn area and, like, the record player thingy. So, you know, it's cute. I really like this barn area. And then Grant moved here because when Hadley aged up, I didn't have any space. I was like, I'm not going to put Hadley, who's, like, 10, in the barn. So I moved Grant here to do, like, you know, like, the little painter's studio kind of shit. And I thought that was super cute. So, yes, this is his little room. All these paintings. His little desk. Still kept the rocking chair. Probably some of, like, his childhood drawings. Obviously his easel. And then, like, these, like, university, like, painter stuff. I thought that was so cute. I was like, yes. A vision. I think that's what I want Grant to eventually, like, have. Like, I want him to have, like an art studio kind of house. Other than, well, I don't know, like, permanently, but at some point, I would like him to live in, like, an art studio. I feel like that would be super cute. Like, maybe when he's in the city, like, he can have, like, a little art studio while Sophia does her thing or whatever, and, like, he can, like, be hooking up with people and bringing them to his art studio. But I think I want him and Sophia to get together, like, in the long run. But, like, I feel like drama will ensue when he eventually comes back to Meadow Glen and finds out he has a child. Because Leona was the one in my old current household that had, like, a child. And, like, when I looked, I was like, okay, look at this tan brunette child. I was like, okay. And so I, like, turned them into teens, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can literally just play this storyline. It was wild. But yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So, I think in the next time we see any of these Sims, it'll probably be when these two are, like, in college or whatever. I think that might be next month's update, August, I feel like that could be cute to see Summer and Grace in college. But I think that is going to be all for now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!